Hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So today I'm going to talk about 5 tips for reducing stress while home alone. So when we're all spending a lot of time at home alone right now, right, with everything that's going on, whether we're self-isolating or whether we're ill or even just social distancing, it can be really easy to get stressed out. Right now, the pandemic around the world is creating enough stress, right? But it gets worse when you have to be alone or if you're quarantined alone. And so if you start to experience signs of stress like constant worry and panic, problems sleeping, unusual eating habits, and maybe even increased use of alcohol and drugs, then maybe you might want to think about finding other ways to let go of your stress, right? So I have some tips for you. The first one is limit how often you watch the news. So it can be hard to walk away, but if you're currently staying home because of the coronavirus pandemic, you need to be really careful about how much time you're devoting to the updates about the pandemic, about what's going on in the world. You obviously don't want to unplug completely, but try to limit how often you watch the news. Try getting your updates just once a day. They repeat a lot of the information anyway, so that's really all you need. Just choose one way to get your news and leave it at that. So get your updates, but don't spend all day stressing over it because that doesn't help, right? It just freaks you out more. Have no social media blocks. So when you're spending a lot of time alone, social media can seem like a good way to keep up with your friends and family, and it is, right? I mean, it definitely helps, but you might notice that absorbing too much of it can hurt your mental health. If you find that you feel fine before logging on, and then you're in a bad, irritable, sad, or upset mood after checking Facebook or Twitter or whatever it is you're checking, then maybe it's time to limit your time on social media. A better strategy is to have blocks of time where you just stay away from it. You just don't use it at all. Find something else to do during that time. And obviously the length of time depends on your routine, but try for blocks of like 1 or 2 hours at a time, but where you're not getting on social media. I mean, seriously, too much of it just isn't good for you. I found myself literally scrolling aimlessly on social media, looking for something new and just rehashing the same old things over and over again, really going nowhere. And I have to tell myself, hey, stop, get up, get away from this because it's not helping, right? And yeah, anyway, that's as far as I'm going to go on that one. So take care of your mental health. To reduce stress while you're spending a lot of time alone, you want to focus on your mental health too. And this is what's going to help you de-stress. So sometimes it actually reduces stress and anxiety. So in other ways, it's more distracting to your mind so you can focus on other things. So for example, if you need fresh air, head outside and go for a walk. Keep your distance from others if you're social distancing, but just get outside, get some fresh air and getting some exercise. It's amazing for your emotional health. Other ideas include reading, doing meditation, participating in baking or making crafts. I've been making masks, which has been keeping me busy around working my Avon business. And I'm giving a mask and a hand lotion to every one of my customers when we deliver their orders. And my customers are loving this, and it helps me feel like I'm doing something worthwhile. I'm also looking into coloring. I have some coloring books that I bought that I never really did much with. And so if I get done with the masks, I might try that for a while. But, find something that you can just relax and get your mind off of everything and just kind of enjoy yourself, right? Take care of your physical health. Excuse me. In addition to your mental health, you can reduce stress by taking care of your body too. This includes getting more exercise, eating more nutritious, and drinking water. Keep in mind, eating healthy doesn't mean you have to be on a restricted diet or never having treats. Don't burden your mind right now with dieting or weight loss. Just try to balance your snacks and your meals with something healthy that also includes some indulgent treats. But I've been making myself get on the treadmill every day. And for those of you that have been following me, today is day 33 that I haven't missed a day. And that's huge for me. It's something I feel good about. Seriously, I don't know that I've ever done that many days in a row. The hardest thing about the treadmill for me is it's so boring. It just really is. And so in the past, I've listened to podcasts and trainings and stuff and that's been really helpful. But what's helping me right now is I got my iPad out, dusted it off, and my Hulu account, and I've been binge watching shows on the treadmill, 30 minutes at a time. Hey, it's working, right? Whatever works. But so I have those shows that are my treadmill shows. I don't watch those on TV because that keeps me, hopefully going back, right? Going back to the treadmill. But socialize from a distance. Even when you need to keep your physical distance from others, you can still socialize. Hi, Anitra. Good to see you. So connect with friends or loved ones on Zoom or FaceTime, text or call them, or just talk online when you get the chance. Richard and I have been doing more Zoom meetings for our team just so we can get together and socialize, and we can help our team members with whatever it is they're struggling with. We've also been doing Zoom get-togethers with our friends. I know a lot of people are doing this, right? We have dinner together and we just chat for 30 to 60 minutes, and it really does make a difference. Yeah, it's not ideal. I'd rather be with them in person, but it's working, right? Richard and I have also been square dancing with our friends on Zoom. That's been a lot of fun. That's really been a lot of fun. Square dancing is not just dancing, it's a mind game too. It's like Simon says, in a way, you have to listen to the caller and you have to know what to do and follow his instructions. And so doing it on Zoom really stretches our mind even more, because not only are we dancing and not only are we having to do the calls, but we're dancing with phantom partners, right? Phantom dancers who are not in our house with us. So you normally have 4 couples in a square. They've been calling for just 2 couples from the Zoom to make it easier, but that means Richard and I are one couple and we're imagining the other couple in my office where we're doing it. And so it's stretching our mind, because when they make a call, we need to know even more than ever. We need to know exactly where we need to be, because we're like holding hands with somebody who isn't there, right? It's actually been a lot of fun. It really has. So, there's always something you can do. Don't just sit home and fret and watch the news. That doesn't help anything. So find things to keep you busy. Look at those things. Some of those tips I gave you, hopefully they'll help you. But we're going to get through this. We will. So, hey, now it's your turn. What are you doing to get through this shelter in place time right now? What kinds of things are helping you reduce stress and not go crazy? Please get down in the comments and share. I would love to hear your stories. Anitra says, that sounds challenging. It is, but it's fun. And who cares if we screw up, right? It's just us. We're just having fun. But hey, thanks for being here with me live, Anitra, and anyone else who might be live that just didn't talk or didn't comment. And for all of you who may be watching the replay, anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.